Is Anthony Koch correct?
So, Anthony, what would you advise Pierre Poilievre to do right now?
No, but here's the complicated thing. I want to address three things. I think it is the single greatest built-in advantage that the Liberal Party has and has continued to benefit from a very long time. Okay, when liberals do things, people assume that their heart's in the right place. They're doing it for the right reason. Conservatives, no matter what position we take, people question our motives. So take, for example, spending cuts. Conservatives come in, they make massive slashes to spending, and right away the conversation is about how we don't care about civil servants, we're firing people, we're crazed, people focused on austerity, we want to bleed people dry, insert whatever you want. When liberals come in and do the exact same policy, the same level of cuts, doesn't happen too often, but it happens from time to time. Look at Paul Martin, for example. People go, wow, well, clearly we needed those cuts, because if the liberals are going to, it's the same policy, implemented in many cases in the exact same way, but because it comes from them, people give them the benefit of the doubt. You see the same thing, for example, with private healthcare, right? Across Canada, healthcare systems falling apart at the seams in damn near every province, and one of the solutions that different provinces have found is increasing participation of the private sector in the administration and deliverance of healthcare models. Conservatives do it. We have some nefarious, big, evil corporate donors and big private sector interests that we're trying to get them money, and it's a profit incentive. We're trying to Americanize the Canadian healthcare system. Liberals do it, and people go, wow, well, if they think private sector involvement in healthcare would do something positive for us, it's probably true. And it's the same thing when it comes to our negotiations. Mark Carney can come back with a bad deal, and people will say, well, he probably got the best that he could have. Or, well, you know, I think he's probably got Canada's best interest at heart. So I'll agree with Jason in this sense. If you are overly critical of Mark Carney, and that's what we've been doing so far in terms of our messaging, blasting him, calling him a bad negotiator, I myself have criticized him at points because it's hard to resist. But I do think that Mr., you know, in French we say Monsieur, Madame, tout le monde, Mr. and Mrs. Everybody, sitting at home, watching this, blames Donald Trump for what's going on, is upset at him, does not blame the Liberals for the situation that we find ourselves in, and does seem to feel like if we are overly aggressive, notwithstanding the fact that we're the official opposition, that people see it as us taking Trump's side. Whether that's legitimate or whether that's not, that is the real public situation we go on right now. I actually think, and it's very uncomfortable and it's not popular on our side of the woods right now, but we need to be, where appropriate, as cooperative as possible. And I think that we do need to adapt some form of a Team Canada approach.
So lay off Carney and be harder on Trump. That's the message. What do you think, Pierre? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.